Newcastle United fans are more than accustomed to seeing the club in the midst of intense battles on and off the field. But what's happening now in the transfer market is breathtaking. There's a turnaround involving Manchester United, a crazy offer coming from Liverpool, and Alexander Isak's name is once again in the eye of the storm. The fans want answers. The board is under pressure, and the future of key players could change the course of the Magpies season. Hang in there because there's a lot of hot news coming up, so like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. What seemed ruled out has become a priority. Manchester United, which days ago claimed to be out of any serious negotiations at this time, now appears as the favorite in the race for Benjamin Sesko, a 22-year-old RB Leipzig striker. The detail? Newcastle had been monitoring this name for weeks. Under Ruben Amorim, the Red Devils have completely changed their approach. Even after spending over $130 million on signings like Brian Mbeumo, Matheus Cunha, and Diego Leon, the Old Trafford club has made room for another big name. But for that to happen, they'll need to raise funds, and names like Tyrell Malacia, Antony, and even Jadon Sancho have already been put on the shelf. Meanwhile, Sesko remains a highly sought-after target. Newcastle haven't thrown in the towel yet, but with each passing hour, their advantage seems to be shifting further in Manchester's favor. The player is expected to make a decision in the coming days, and Magpies fans are following this saga with high anticipation. After losing Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal, João Pedro and Liam Delap to Chelsea, and Ekitike to Liverpool, hopes of a positive outcome for Sesko are becoming increasingly remote. If Sesko's situation was already tense, what can we say about the bombshell that arrived regarding Alexander Isak? Liverpool, which has long expressed interest in the Swede, is reportedly willing to involve Darwin Núñez in a straight swap deal to entice Newcastle. The person who floated this idea was none other than Stuart Pearce, a former Magpies player who believes Núñez could be the ideal replacement if Isak does indeed leave. According to Pearce, the Uruguayan's tireless style, even with his ups and downs in finishing, would resonate with the Newcastle fans. Pearce didn't mince words. If Isak goes to Liverpool, the title is decided. The truth is that Isak missed Newcastle's trip to Asia due to a thigh injury, but behind the scenes there's already talk of the player's clear desire to explore new career options. And to make matters even more tense, intermediaries have presented a proposal of £200,000 a week for the Swede, a salary that would make him the highest-paid player in the club's history. That is, of course, if he decides to stay. Eddie Howe got straight to the point. He's still our player. He's under contract with us. We control to a certain extent what happens next. I want him to stay, but not everything depends on me. The manager's statement sums up the mood well. Control is slipping through his fingers, and the final decision could come down to Isak soon. It's a window where anything can happen. Newcastle remains steadfast in their pursuit of Sesko, but the net is closing in. On one side, Manchester United is entering the fray for Sesko. On the other, Liverpool is trying to lure Isak away with a bold offer involving Darwin Núñez. And in the midst of all this, Magpies fans are waiting for a sign that the club will turn things around and make a decisive move. Stay tuned here on the channel, because we'll be the first to hear any new developments, any behind-the-scenes moves, or any player decisions. Like, subscribe to the Magpies news channel and comment below. Would you accept Núñez in a swap deal for Isak? Or does the Swede have to stay at all costs? The fans' voices need to be heard, and here they truly have a place. Until next time.